Open up your trick-or-treat bags for Top That Trade. We have Phil Flynn, a Fox Business Network contributor, and Ellen Uckman, the chief market strategist for BullseyeOption.com, at the door for us right now. Round number one, guys. Scary stuff. Bitcoin records, stocks surging to all-time highs, oil at an 8-year peak. What is scaring you the most in this market?
I think what scares me the most is the idea that so many people are getting more and more positive and optimism wins. So I like being, kind of a loner in the fact that I think there's still a lot more upside, and stocks are still the choice for yield in this environment.
Kind of interesting. I think it's all of it's kind of scary. I don't care. I'm getting growing concerns, of course, about rising inflation, consumer confidence starting to fall a little bit because they're paying a lot more for heating bills. They're going to be paying a lot more for gasoline, and of course, when you get into the end of October, the biggest thing you have to fear is fear itself, right? We had a big drop in the gross domestic product that should bounce back a little bit, but the economy is not as hot as some of these stocks will be. So I think you have to be careful for a correction. It could be coming soon, but the old thing, bad news is good news. We got a bad reading on GDP. That means the Fed might have a little room to keep juicing us up.
Round number two, FOMO fright. Acrophobia is fear of heights, and basophobia is fear of falling. What stock or sector do you fear could fall fast?
I think right now one of the areas that I'm worried about is the real estate sector. We have had one of the most red-hot real estate sectors we've seen in many, many years. But at the same time, of course, we have rising prices for a lot of the commodities that go into house building. So there's something that is broken with the supply chain. And when you have the costs of house rising because you can't get lumber, you can't get copper, you can't get steel, that raises a concern. When you have these unnatural forces in the marketplace, it can create dislocation, sharply higher prices, and it could cause a correction in real estate that has been straight up for some time.
For some things to fall, and actually it's a positive because I'm looking for the VIX to drop. Now, the VIX lows down at 14 were a long time ago, and even though the S&P continues to go higher. Also, I'm looking at the dollar index to fall. It's down 10% in the last 3 years, but it's also 5% off its lows. And lastly, I'm looking for TNX. X is the theme here, to continue to drift lower at 1.5%, and rates are coming down, and we've seen them as low as 0.39% in 2020. So I think there's a lot more downside in these, and these are all positive for stocks.
Round number three, bloodbath buys. What stocks are Halloween losers but could be New Year winners?
Is that some funds and some traders get out of their losers for tax benefits at year end, but then look to scoop them back up at the beginning of the year. So looking at this, I'm seeing a lot of hedge funds saying that the biotechnology sector, which is 10% off its August highs, might be something they're going to throw at some of their trades. So I'm looking at Amgen and BMY. They're both down near their lows, and they're both near their 50% support points. So that's the scoop up in my mind.
A lot of times you get rid of the, other people's garbage as other people's charms, right? And you look for these kind of opportunities. This is the time of year you want to start shopping for your favorite stock. Go with the FANG stocks, because if you get those corrections, and you might, around the earnings time, you might be able to pick some of those up on a bargain, because believe it or not, people still take profits in this market. It's not always when they let them ride. So when you see that dip, that might be your time to flip and get long.
Great job so far, guys. On to the Halloween bonus round question. Can you name the top selling Halloween candy? Is it Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, Skittles, or M&M's?
If you're going to look at the best-selling candy, I think I read somewhere once that Reese's Pieces actually passed M&M's, but I don't believe it because M&M's are that much better.
At the end of the day, I know that people have an emotional attachment to M&M's, so I'm going with M&M's.
Oh, the answer is Reese's, coming in at number one, followed by Skittles and M&M's. But it's been a sweet treat to have you here. Business First AM continues right after this.